morning and welcome to Has God Heard From You Today? And we are back with Sabra. What's your last name?
Sabra Hicks is my
Sabra, and I called her Sabra. Okay.
It happens a lot. I have a funny name.
No, Sabra is good. I'm just saying me with these names. But I hope you saw part one. Sabra started us with that, and then Pastor John Henson, came in and did the last part for us. So Sarah is here doing part two and just showing us some of the different clothes closets that you all have. And you got an overview last week of the many things that they do here at the Highlands Center on what the location and the phone number.
We are located at 520 Olive Street. It is the corner of Olive and Highland. And the number for Highland Center Ministries is 318-673-8440.
And give it to them again.
318-673-8440.
And we will give that number to you. So make sure you get your pencil and paper ready. Part two segment is just to show you a little bit about the clothes, because a lot of people need clothes.
Yes.
And so instead of showing everything that they do here, Maggie Lee's Closet, tell us, this is where we are now.
That is right. Yes, our clothing closet ministries it's definitely some of the largest ministries that we do, because we do have 3 of them. And the one that we're located in right now is Maggie Lee's Closet. This is our clothing closet.
I'm just going to show us some of the
That is great. Show it off. This is our clothing closet for school-age children, kindergarten on up. And you know, as you look around, it's boys and girls clothing. Right. Maggie Lee's Closet, just to kind of give you a little bit of history about it, it is named for Pastor John Henson and his wife Jenny's daughter, Maggie Lee, who passed away. Okay. She passed away some years ago, and but she had a true heart for giving, and she just had a love for people, so they wanted to honor her memory by creating this closet.
How beautiful.
Yes, it is. It's a beautiful way to remember somebody and to be able to do something great in their honor every single day.
Exactly. And you said that she loved to do things.
She did. So she was a true giver, and by having her named in the honor of this closet, we get to give all the time.
It's beautiful. Yeah, tell us a little bit.
So a little bit about this closet is, again, it's for school-age children. Yes. We're open, all of our closets are open every Thursday from 3 to 6. We're open to the public. If you need to come in on a different day, you can always make an appointment by calling that number that I just gave you, 318-673-8440. But you always know that on Thursdays you can come to the Highland Center and know that the closets are open. Now, with our closets, you have to come with your children, because it is a true experience. It is a shopping experience, which gives them just real ownership of the clothing that they're picking out.
I think that's nice.
They can try on things, make sure they fit. They can. We have a stage where they can strut across and model their clothes.
Yeah.
And just feel really proud of what they've picked out for themselves. We also in this closet have uniforms for because most of the schools around here do require uniforms, so we do have those. Actually, in August, before the school year starts each year, we do what's called Khaki Fest, and that is where families can come and get uniforms and backpacks. And we had a really successful one this past August. We were able to help over 200 families with uniforms.
Wow.
So yes.
And they came from people donating?
The uniforms, those were actually purchased through through our Highland Center ministries, through the financial through the financial gifts that we are given.
So that's what you all did.
Yes. And we purchased those uniforms, so those are all new. Now the clothing within the closet though is donated. These clothing closets do not survive without the donations of clothing from the people in our community.
And Sabra, looking around it seems like there are a lot of giving, loving people.
Yes.
who-
We get donations dropped off to us daily.
That's a blessing.
Yes, it is. And we are so grateful for everybody who donates to our closets.
I see backpacks.
We get everything from backpacks to hair ribbons to shoes, socks, coats. We'll start to get some Halloween costumes in with
Which
the
you were
fact that
saying people like that, so you're wanting that right now.
That is a great thing to donate. If you have last year's costumes that your kids don't want anymore, bring them up here because there is a child that definitely is going to want a costume.
Yeah.
So,
And you're located again?
at 520 Olive Street in the Highland Center, the corner of Highland and Olive.
Okay, now we're going to see some more of the closets. This is Maggie Lee's closet, and I didn't know the history behind it. Thank you for sharing that. That takes on a
Definitely.
total different
Yeah.
meaning for it, and I think that is so precious to do. And what are the age limits in these areas?
This closet is for school-age children, so if your child is a kindergartner on
Yeah.
up through high school, they can come in and get and
Oh,
pick out
high
some great
school as
clothes.
well.
Yeah, we have larger now. Uniform-wise, it's pretty much just elementary and middle, but we do have some larger clothing for high school age.
In a good way also, even though she's telling us about the closets, the clothing closets, but on Thursdays, it's a time to come and fellowship and meet and greet and
Yes.
eat free food, right?
That's right. That's right. That's why we have these closets open on Thursdays, because we already have so many from the community coming over for our meal that is served every Thursday. And that meal, people start arriving between 4:30 and 5, and we serve that meal at 6 o'clock.
Wow. So not only, as Pastor Henson said in the first segment, do you get spiritual food, you get food
Food, yep.
for your body,
Yep.
but also on Thursdays you can come in and shop without paying for it.
That's right. Yes. This is a free clothing closet, and you can come every 3 months and get taken care of.
And one requirement is to bring your
Bring
children.
your children, yes, because they need the experience of being here. It is very important that they come.
I think that is so nice. Now there are some other closets you're going to tell me about that we're going to see.
Yes, in a few minutes we're going to go over and see men's gear, which is our men's clothing closet and there's anything from everyday clothing to suit and tie if you need to go into for an interview, or even if you're working on a construction site, we have jeans and shirts that are appropriate for those type of jobs. And we'll go and check that out in just a few minutes, and then we'll end at our baby closet, the little clothesline, which is near and dear to my heart because I have little ones.
Yeah.
And that is our clothing closet for babies and toddlers.
Well, Sabra, to say that you were not prepared for TV on last week's segment, I tell you, you're a natural.
Oh,
You know.
thank you.
We'll be right back. It's time for a commercial.
Sunflower Missionary Baptist Church, where Dr. George L. Cawthon is pastor, is located at 329 East Texas Street in Bossier City, Louisiana. For those of you wishing to witness with us in person, Sunday school starts at 9 a.m., followed by our morning worship service at 11. There's also a prayer and praise hour Wednesdays at 7 p.m. The ministers of the church are ready and willing to help guide you on the road to righteousness. Join us at Sunflower and watch your spiritual relationship with the Lord blossom.
Welcome back, and we're still here with Sabra, just sharing what's going on here at the Church for the Highlands, the Highland Center Ministries.
Yes.
Located here at 520,
Olive Street, the corner of Highland and Olive.
and the phone number for this place.
318-673-8440.
And Pastor John Henson, who we interviewed last week, is the pastor here. So Sarah is here. She's the administrator.
I'm the administrator for the church, and we are in one of the other closets that we have been talking about. This is men's gear. It is one of 3 closets that we have within the Highland Center Ministries. And as you notice, behind us are nicer button-down shirts that gentlemen may come in and need for job interviews or going to work or going to church. And then we also have more casual attire for gentlemen that have jobs that don't need a button-down, that they may have construction jobs or jobs that would have them work outside. We have clothing for that as well. But mostly we just we want for the gentlemen that come in this closet to be able to find something that fits their needs for what's going on in their life. We have men that come in that are homeless. We have some that come in from our veterans programs here at the Highland Center. We have gentlemen that just come in from the neighborhood.
And when Pastor
Henson
was talking about the veterans program.
Yes, that's one of Volunteers of America's programs that is housed. They have a veterans transitional home that's down on the corner of Highland and Jordan, and many of the men from that transitional home come here to get assistance, as well as they come for the meal on Thursdays, and then they come for the clothing closet.
And so the name of this is just
This is men's gear.
And we just came from
Maggie Lee's Closet, which is our closet for children, school-age children.
And we're going to show you the baby.
Yes, the baby closet, the little clothesline is where we'll go next, and that is for newborns through toddler-age children.
And so the teenagers were in the other closet. So
yes.
this is really for the
right. This
adults.
is for adults.
I don't know if y'all can see, but they have suits, they have sweaters, they have hats. So this is just
yes. This is where any gentleman can come and get the attire that they need. We have undergarments, we have hats, just like you said. We have ties, we have belts, shoes.
Yep,
we have handkerchiefs.
Yes. Yes.
A true gentleman has a handkerchief. We also get books donated, which right here,
Right.
and a lot of the guys that come into our closet are often looking for reading material. A lot of them are looking for Bibles, and that is a great thing that can be donated. Especially our homeless gentlemen, men who are coming in from the veterans program, men who have just gotten out of jail. They are really in a transition place in their life and are looking for some spirituality. So books that they can have and come and get that will help them on that new part of improving that part of their life is very helpful.
And so if you have Bibles, if you have clothes, if you have basically what they didn't see, I'm looking, at just different things in the other closets. You all service so many different needs. And like I said, I was not aware of the Highland Center. And I know there are several people who do several things, but right now the focus is here at the Highland Center, which I did not know. Especially with the medical program. Tell them that again. Pastor mentioned about
yes,
the
on
medical.
every second Thursday, along with the meal that we serve, St. Luke's medical van comes, and you're able to get just a quick checkup just to make sure there's nothing major going on. And if there is something major going on, they'll refer you to go to the hospital. We also have Pool of Shalom that has moved into the Highland Center that we'll be working with on Thursday nights too, and they. As Pastor Henson mentioned in the last segment, can do things for long-term chronic illness and dentistry.
Dentistry
yes,
as well. I
yes.
forgot about that. Yeah. The hours for when the medical.
They come, usually they show up about 5 o'clock on Thursday, and they stay through the end of the meal so that anybody who is coming can get that quick checkup.
Now, we are here on a Wednesday, and you mentioned that you all have meals. is that open to the public that they can come purchase, or is that just?
Yes, on Mondays and Wednesdays, the Highland Center does what's called senior meals, and you don't
It's
have
for seniors, but
you can actually not be a senior and come and get a meal. It's just I honestly have no idea. It's been going on so many years, I can't even
and they're
tell
$4.
you. But they're $4 for seniors, and it's such wonderful food. But it's also we love for the senior members of this community to come up here and sit down and visit with one another and share a meal with one another.
I know when I came to visit, so we could get set up for this, I saw people, and I saw them in the kitchen preparing,
Right,
you know,
yes.
and so, and then again, on Thursdays, you guys, you can come and fellowship with them and get a free meal with
Yeah,
them.
Thursdays is a free meal, and that is for all ages, families, anybody.
And you like it set up like a family setting. And
Yes.
you're going to get some spiritual food as well as.
That's correct.
And then Pastor Henson preaches on
Sundays, yes. The Church for the Highlands is our worship service is at 11, but we also have our care group, which is our Sunday school classes, and those are at 9:45 for all ages. We have, a preschool age, children's ministry, youth ministry, and we have 3 different adult Sunday school classes.
And he mentioned it's a diverse group.
Yes, we are a true representation of this neighborhood. That is one thing we love about the Highland neighborhood is how diverse and how it is so many, on so many different levels, truly embracing one another. It doesn't matter your economic background, your race. It's a great, and that's what our church is made up of. Is a representation of those in the Highland.
And I'm just thinking, and that's why I'm looking puzzled, because all the things that he said in last week's interview is going through my mind, like the different things that you offer at this Highland Center, Church for the Highlands, and the Highland Ministries.
Right.
But let's get back to the clothes, because we took care of that last
That's
week.
right.
So you just came out. Just a reminder of the ages of the closet.
Maggie Lee's closet is for school-age children, starting as young as kindergarten and going through your teen years. And then this is the men's gear. This is, for adult men. And then we will eventually get over to the baby closet, which is newborns through toddlers. We rely on donations. Donations can be dropped off Monday through Friday during business hours. The Highland Center is open from 8 to 5. And we do provide receipts for tax purposes.
And I'm looking at sweaters over here, and are there coats for them?
Yes, we have coats. We have shoes in the back. Yes, pretty much anything that you would need to do a job in this. We have it taken care of.
I mean, I am just really. I've been here all these years and passed by, like I said in another segment, and had no idea that this big place offers so many different things in here.
Well, it's a lot of different organizations working together.
Yeah. Now, when I first came, and we're still in the clothes, but it's just different things going in my mind, where you set up for the Thursdays, and also the sanctuary that you all have in there, because I'm originally a musician, so I got to get on the piano a little bit and play. But those hours, again, you said start at 11 o'clock?
Yes, on Sundays worship starts at 11, and the Sunday school classes start at 9:45.
And I know we don't have a lot of time before we take the next commercial break, but I want you to run over again some of the organizations in this facility.
Okay, within the Highland Center, besides the fact that we're talking about us, Church For The Highlands and Highland Center Ministries. There is Volunteers of America, which is makes up the largest amount of this building. And Volunteers of America has Visions for Hope program, which is for mentally ill adults. They have the Lighthouse program, which is an after-school program for children. They have Veterans program, and they also have a lot of different elderly programs. That senior lunch we were just talking about being one of them. There is also the Pool of Shalom, which we also mentioned that. They are some of the newer residents of the Highland Center.
And we're going to have to take a break, but I'm just saying, Sabra is going to give you the number one more time, and then we're going to take a break. Sabra is the person that I spoke with, and I didn't know I was talking to her, and she told me, I'm the one you talked to. Sabra is the administrator here.
Yes, if you call, I'm typically the one that's going to answer.
So give them the number again.
For Highland Center Ministries, it is 318-673-8440. And if you want to actually reach the main church office, that is 318-673-8440.
We're going to take a break and go to the baby's closet. And what is the name for that one?
The baby closet is the little clothesline.
We'll be back with the little clothesline. Take care. Hi, I'm Deborah with Has God Heard From You Today? I'm spreading the focus of seeking God more, talking to God more. If you have a testimony and you're not ashamed to tell it, call me. Let's encourage others. Having a relationship with God is truly personal. Has God heard from you today? And welcome back. And Sabra has been showing us who's the administrator of Church For The Highlands. And she's been just showing us the different closets that they have. So we saved the baby closet for last. So Sabra, tell us a little bit about where we are here.
Well, this is called the Little Clothesline. It is our baby closet, and it is where we can help expecting moms as well as moms that have newborns all the way through and toddlers. We have size newborn all the way to 5T in this closet. Yeah. They are able to come in just like the other closets every
just
3
like
months.
Shopping at the store.
That's right, and they can come in every 3 months and get outfits for their kids. They can get pajamas, socks, underwear, diapers, wipes, shoes, and then we also have equipment such as strollers and baby swings. And different toddler toys, books. We have lots of books, and always want the kids to leave here with a book in hand.
Now let me ask you a question that we haven't covered yet. Yeah. People donate these too. So if somebody wanted to donate.
You can drop off donations.
Tell them that
Monday through Friday, donations can be dropped off here. All of our clothing closets survive on donations. That is how we're able to continue to help this community with these clothes is through donations. Mm-hmm. And we like for them to be gently used, and just we take any season clothes, but right now we're starting to really need to get coats in because the colder months are coming. Long pants, long sleeve shirts. Also, because Halloween is around the corner, we have lots of moms that come in asking about costumes. So if you have costumes to donate, we would love to take those.
Yeah. What are the hours?
The clothing closets, all of the clothing closets, again, are open on Thursdays from 3 to 6. But you can also make an appointment to come in if you can't come in on a Thursday.
And they need to call you?
They can call the 318-673-8440, and that is the Highland Center Ministry phone number to set up an appointment. Or they're welcome to come into the Highland Center and talk to us and set up a time. So, but you can come in every 3 months and get your kids taken care of. Yeah. And this is a real important need in this area, and we love seeing the smiling faces of the kids and the moms and the dads that come in.
Because I'm looking at 0 to 3, 0 to 6 months, boys and girls. So these are from newborn.
Yes. And it is a precious service that we're able to do, and we're very grateful for
And
it.
you all have names for all of your closets.
We
so
do.
go with those names again. We only have a few minutes, but I know the women's,
We have the little clothesline is where we are right now. That is the baby closet.
Mm-hmm.
We have Maggie Lee's closet, which is for our older school-age children. And then we have men's gear, which is for men who are looking for everyday clothing as well as job clothing.
Yeah. And I'm saying, again, for the donations.
Yes, donations. Again, please, you can drop them off Monday through Friday here at the Highlands Center. Even if for some reason I am not available.
And what are those hours, Monday through
That
Friday?
is, the Highlands Center opens up at 8 in the morning, and it does not close until 5. And even if I'm not available, the receptionist that greets you knows how to get those clothes to me. And we do provide receipts for those clothing and
For
tax purposes.
Right.
So, but yes, Monday through Friday.
And give them the number again. I keep giving that number out because sometimes when I'm trying to get a number and I'm trying to hear.
Yes, Highland Center Ministries phone number is 318-673-8440.
And as you're seeing, there are a lot of clothing. I see we have shoes back here on this side, diapers. So they, okay, and so I'm getting a signal that it's time for me to stop, and he also he has to tell me that. So we appreciate you all and ask that you all will come and donate to help.
Yes, donate clothing, donate your time. We love to have it all.
Okay, well, we are going to stay in touch with Sabra, and we thank you for tuning in. Remember, if you're not spending time with God, you're too busy. Take care. Thank you for tuning in to Has God Heard From You Today. We ask that you tune into us each Wednesday for inspiring testimonies and more. We're not here to tell you that going through is easy. We're here to tell you that if you believe in God and you have accepted Jesus as your personal Savior, then you have His word, you have His promise that He will never leave you nor forsake you. Has God heard from you today?
Yes, God has heard from me today.
If you would like to share your testimony or advertise your business or an upcoming event on this program, please call 318-222-2954. Also, visit our website at www.hasgodheardfromyoutoday.org.